Hey friends, welcome back. So today I have a product to review. LensGo sent me this product. This is the LWM 328C from LensGo. This is a wireless transmitter system for your camera, whether it be smartphone, DSLR, mirrorless or handycam. You can use this product with any camera because it comes with both the cables required for regular camera as well as for smartphone. So I just finished editing, so before you watch the entire video, I'm gonna tell you my initial impression. It's not initial anymore. I was testing it out for last 2 weeks, so throughout the video you will see that I'm changing my costume and things like that. That's only because I was testing it out and with the smartphone it was not working. Then I scrapped the idea. I tested the second day, second weekend. So I was using it thoroughly for the past few weeks, so I can tell what are the pros and cons of this product upfront. So you don't have to watch the entire video, but in case if you decide to watch, you have the full testing, how I tested, how it sounds like and all that good things. So first of all, the product is good. You can use it with your camera or smartphone, which is good. I'm gonna review from a smartphone perspective. If you're using a smartphone and you want a wireless system, you can definitely use this product. And while editing, certain things I noticed, because this is the only wireless system that has an option to put in a micro SD card in the transmitter. So when I use the audio file from the SD card, micro SD card that is in the transmitter, it was out of sync. So even though at the beginning of the video I synced up the audio manually, it quickly went out of sync. So you have to constantly sync it back in certain step of the video, because if you're using the local file from the SD card, you have to do that because of the way how it is recorded, 48 kilohertz versus 44 or something. And the second thing I noticed is when I was walking down away after 25 meters, then the wireless audio had some popping sound, so you can clearly see that. So I left that as is without any editing. So anytime when you're hearing the audio from the wireless Go system, I have not edited the audio. I want you to hear that as is so that you get an idea what you're getting. And the third point is there is a noise floor, meaning when the mic is quiet, it still has some flat hissing sound. You can easily edit that out, but I left it in there so that you can hear the audio without me touching it. So those are the three things I wanted to bring it up before you watch the video. So this is a wireless unit sent to me for my review. I was not paid or I was not told what I can say and what I cannot say, but obviously these are things that I came across during my testing and sharing here. So we will start with the unboxing, we will go out and then do additional testing. All that is included in this full video. So stay tuned and watch the video. Thank you. Alright, all the information regarding the details is listed here. All the accessories are listed on the side. And this is the front of the package. So alright, so on the side it is a magnetic thing going on. That's nice. Manuals and warranty card. And then this is one receiver. This is one transmitter. Alright, so we got one receiver and two transmitter. And we have the manuals. It's nice pouch to have to carry all these things. This is to connect to the camera, so screw this thing in so it's kind of pretty tight and it's not gonna go anywhere. So that's a good feature to have always. Two lav mics, and it also has that screw at the end so that you can put the lav mic into the mic input, tighten it up. It also has line input, which means if you have a guitar or something, you can connect it here. So on the side you pinch in and then this comes out, so that takes two AA battery. That's all about the unboxing. You can take this wind muff and the clip, put the wind muff on. In order to put the wind muff on, just place it on top and then just slide it. So it's not that thick, so I'm curious to see how it performs during a windy condition. Alright guys, so as you can see, it's pretty windy, so I'm just gonna walk straight down across the parking lot, and let's see how this sounds like. So maybe I'll count the parking lot in a number of cars: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 cars parking space. So that's what I walked up to. There is no point going beyond. All right, so I'm back here. I'm pretty happy that I chose today because it's the windiest day of all. What do you guys think of the sound? Was it good, better, worst? Alright, I hope the test helped you to understand how it sounds outside in windy situations. So this is the unit. So this is the receiver that goes on top of the camera. Right now I'm not using this, and you're hearing from the Sony A7C and the Sony ECM B1M. That's the digital microphone that's on top of the Sony. You turn it on, press the set button again, then you can use the plus and minus to go through or switch between the menu buttons. So you have an option to do an auto search. So when you pair it on from the factory, it's already set and you don't have to pair it manually. It's all comes set from the factory. So right now you can see the transmitter I have is transmitter B. It's on channel 93. So let me go to the option here. You can see channel transmitter. If I had the other transmitter, and if I turn it on, it will be on 96, and right now it's not showing the battery because I don't have that with me right now. So we'll go with the channel B, press the set button, go to power, and if you want to select, set again. So power is on, so that is good. Go to exit, then channel A. You can change the frequency if you want. Press on set again to come out of the menu. So volume on channel A. So you can increase and decrease the volume. So we are not going to change anything there. Next, auto search for A. It also comes with the infrared pairing. So if you want to pair the systems using infrared, you can do that. So if I press the set button by accident, I can turn this receiver off. So by turning that disable and enable. So enable meaning once I enable the lock, even if I press and hold the set button, it's not going to turn off this. So as you can see. So that's a good option. So this is gonna sit on the camera, so I'm gonna disable it. I don't need it. Maybe it makes sense on the transmitter because it might be in my pocket and I don't want to accidentally turn off anything. Audio output, you want mono or stereo. In my case, I'm using only one channel, so I'll set to stereo. Next is language, you can select. I selected English. Now reset and exit. So that's all here. So we are on channel 82 here on the transmitter, between transmitter and the receiver for the transmitter B. Now let's take a look at the option here. So when I click on set, you will see the menu. So maybe press and hold for 2 seconds and it comes up. So the channel is at 82 and the frequency is 584. Frequency GP, it's at channel B. So that's good. Power lock key, I can enable it so that if I press on the top here, it won't turn off. So that's what this means. I don't need it for time being. Mic gain, I keep it at -2 or -3 because I found it that my Sony camera or the iPhone always have a higher gain. So I want to keep it low here so it doesn't clip. Then LED, I always keep it on. Low cut. So if there is any low frequency, it can cut that. So I'm keeping that on. By default, it comes from the factory as off. Audio input, whether you're going to use the line input for any music or guitar or stuff like that, or a mic input. So if you're using a lav mic such as this, you want to select mic in. From the factory default, it is mic in. So I'm going to leave it at that. TX power, so we have high and middle. So I'm going to keep it to middle because that's for the range test. If you're going beyond 100 meters, then you want to keep it to high. So between 100 and 150 meter, you want to keep that. I'm going to keep it in the middle. So that way I'm not wasting my battery. Record. So this is what I'm interested in. So you can locally record onto the slot here at the bottom. So you don't need even the transmitter to be turned on. You can record here. So in order to do that, I need to put an SD card, a micro SD card. So I'm gonna take both of this camera, go out and do some range testing. So let's do that. And I'm not sure why, but for whatever reason, when I try to connect with the smartphone option, it's not recording. So I'm gonna scrap that idea. I'm gonna take this out. All right. Hey guys, so I'm outside and let's do a quick range test. It's too bright in here, so I think it might be overexposed. Transmitter is in my front pocket, so let's see when I walk back how does that impact the sound. And the wind chime here is running, so you should be able to hear that. So I'm going all the way back. Maybe this is 25 feet and this could be around 50 feet, and see how far I can go before it cuts out. I don't think we need to go that far, but anyway, since we are recording locally, it should not be a problem. Alright, now I'm coming back. I think it might be better now because I'm facing straight and the transmitter is on my front pocket. So this birdie is right in front of me trying to show me the path. Can you fly? Yep, it can fly. So alright, it sounds good. So I'm almost back to the camera. Alright guys, so I really wanted to have this work with the smartphone, so that's what I was trying to test. So I'm gonna connect. This is the transmitter and it's hard to take it out, so let me. Alright, so hello. So this is the transmitter. I have it on me, so I'm gonna put it in my pocket, and the receiver is here, so I'm gonna connect the receiver to the smartphone here. I have a tripod here, so I'm gonna connect it this way, and it goes into the notch here. So the only difference is the cable that I'm using is a cable that came with the Rode microphone. So let's see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna start card, and as you guys can see here, I'm recording. So let me switch from the Sony to the camera here and see what happens. I may have to tilt this a bit. Alright, now on the phone here we will do a range test. Yep, it's still recording. Alright, hope you guys can see me on the phone. So I'm just walking back. Let's see how far it can record the sound. I think when I turn towards the front, it seems to have a good sound. Whenever I turn back and walk, it's giving me a popping sound. So I think I'm not gonna go so far. I just wanted to quickly test out the sound, if it is good with the smartphone or not. I tried a lot with both iPhone and Android, and I finally concluded that the issue is not with the transmitter or receiver, but with the cable that it came with. So right now it is recording on a Samsung S9 Plus using the transmitter and the receiver. Receiver is connected to the phone and transmitter is on me. Alright guys, so let's go inside and wrap it up. Alright, so finally it worked. I was trying hard and I couldn't figure out why it's not working, and I wanted to do this review as a wireless microphone system for this smartphone. So I tried with the camera and it worked perfectly fine, but I was dying to get it connected to either to my iPhone or to this Android phone, and in both cases it did not work. I think what I figured out was the cable that it came with, the TR and the TRRS conversion cable. I think that might be causing the issue, because I figured as a last attempt, let me try to change the cable and see what happens, because there was some ticking sound but no sound recorded. So I had a Rode micro, so it came with this conversion cable from TRS to TRRS. So I plugged that in onto the receiver and then it worked like a charm. So the video that you just saw was using this setup, where the receiver was connected using this cable onto the phone and the transmitter was on me. So I'm so glad that I was able to test that out, and you saw the range test. So if you're using a phone, I'm assuming you don't want to go too far anyway, so but you have the ability, the freedom to move away from the phone and still record great sound. So if you are looking for a wireless lav mic for your smartphone, then definitely check out the LensGo LWM 328C. It is working perfectly fine with both iPhone and Android. Alright guys, so that's all for the review. I hope you enjoyed it, at least learned how these things work. And if you like this video and if you want to see similar videos, give it a like. And if you're new here, consider subscribing to this channel for more videos like this. Alright, take care and bye. That is good enough testing. Yeah.